Hello, this is a retake of video one. I did a video, my first one. Didn't post anything till today. Well, tried to today. So I'm retaking video one that I did on December 19th, 2023. And today is December 24th, 2023, Christmas Eve. I found out on YouTube that if it goes over 15 minutes, it won't let you post it unless I go in and figure some other stuff out, which I'm probably not going to for a while. Anyway, the first video that I did that you guys are not going to see was my past history, who I am, and what I'm going to be talking about in future videos. And I don't want to be talking about my history and all that through future videos. I might bring up here bits and pieces if it fits the conversation just right, but I'll get my me video, my back history out of the way now. My name is Jerry. I was born in construction, excavation, grading, underground, sewer, water, storm, pump stations, treatment plants, con spans, multi-plate culverts, roads, interstate all the way to subdivision, private stuff, site work, co-gym plants, building roads up to bridges, curb machines, roto mills. I might not be an expert of all of them, but I've either physically or have ran jobs with all those aspects in it. Now, I grew up with a family where my grandparents had a ranch about just shy of 1,000 acres, and my parents were in excavation grading, and my mom owned a flagging company. So her company would flag and do traffic control on a lot of our jobs, our highway jobs and stuff like that. So, I was born in it. When I wasn't out on the weekends or in the summers, cutting, raking, baling, bucking hay, working fence, cattle, sheep, all that stuff. I'd be out on my dad's construction jobs, laboring, running pan whacker, running jumping jack, setting grades, grade checking. One of my dad's partners in business was a guy named Carl, shout out. He was a licensed surveyor. So I got to learn a lot about staking, construction staking, and also just surveying, period. By the time I was 18, I was pretty well-rounded with a set of construction plans. Climbed the food chain pretty quick in that. Running heavy equipment. My dad was a top hand. He could run all the equipment and top notch and knew what he was building. So I got a huge start on that, and also how to put production together. Went to college, civil engineering. I also did classes at universities I'm trying to remember what CSI, CIIS, whatever, construction contracting, AIA, all that stuff. Anyway, pretty big background in it. By the time I was 24, I went from just being a foreman or a superintendent to being an estimator project manager. First company that hired me had already hired a bunch of kids out of college with no field experience and didn't really have good luck. And actually later on, a few years later, I went to work for a gigantic company. They were having the same problem. They needed some guys with some field experience in the office. So I took off pretty quick. I still, all the way till I was around 33, 34, 35, I still go back out in the field and run equipment, run jobs, whatever it took to get it done, work with the team. Now, sports, nobody gives a hoot, but, played almost all the sports, but wrestling and rodeo is what I liked the most, and I sucked at it. I still wrestle to this day, not quite as bad, but that's kind of a fast version of my background. Growing up in excavation, underground, all the way up to owning my own companies now. Now I own two companies. I own a consulting company that I have a joint venture partner that I've known for 20 plus years, and we've been working together nonstop since 2011 when I went self-employed, and we're just doing great. Never no problems. Other one's a design build I started right at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020. A lot of this reason of these videos I'm going to be doing is showing you the examples of the old system and the current system and the new system we're trying to build. So design build, we're saving taxpayers tons of money. And we're also engineering jobs. The team and I, Scene, shout out to you. Sean, shout out to you. Devin, shout out to you. We come in and design it. Scene's got the stamp. He actually finished college. Anyway, he works with us and we bring our design together. in record amount of time. I've got a job that we just landed in May, and we've already got full on DEQ design, all the design done. We're actually ordering materials as of a couple days ago. The engineers who had that job before us had it for 4 years and never got it past 30% preliminary plan review. I can go on and on about this, but my intention here is not to shit on any engineers, geologists, geotechs, estimator, project managers. No, my goal and what I've been doing for over 3 years now, I got the receipts to prove it, is bringing them all together. Work as a team at the beginning. Cut the fat off of stuff. Speed time up and save taxpayers a lot of money. I like to try to give a nugget when I have one in some of these videos. I'll give you one right now. I can save this nation $1 billion overnight by taking the bid packages. And I don't care if it's county, city, state agencies, fed agencies. I don't care. Make all the big dogs the same. Us estimators can be bidding jobs, not learning new contract docs. It's a waste of our time. There's nothing for humanity. The spec books on our design build jobs, 100, 150, maybe 200 pages, only what is in the job, not 800 pages of garbage, where 2/3 of it has nothing even to do with the project. Just like a contractor doesn't choose to go and sit in an office full time and run trigonometry and civil engineering and architect and all the way down the line, they chose their path. Well, those people who haven't worked in the field shouldn't tell us how to strip a concrete form. It's a waste of time. We can cut the fat. You guys on writing the specs don't have to waste your time, and we can all work together as a team, and we can save a lot of money and get jobs done quicker and build more jobs, streamline them. Like I said, everything I'm saying I have receipts for. And that's one of my goals is when I'm teaching estimating, project managing moving forward, I'm going to make sure that I'm teaching the current way and the old way. Because if you know that, this new system, when this matrix gets done playing this movie, you'll be set up. Because I really think things are going to get a lot easier in the future. And if you know this old system, it's going to make the new system way quicker to learn. And we all got to do our part. So one of the reasons I'm doing these videos, I have no desire to do the videos. I still haven't got YouTube figured out on downloading them. That's why I'm having to retake this one. I'm not going to read comments. I'd rather be outside doing something on my free time. But I know that I have, ever since I was 13 years old in this line of work, I have a lot of information I can pass on to the public and to anybody that wants to learn. So moving forward, these videos are going to be under 15 minutes, I just found out. And I'm going to be dropping stuff for the old system and showing what we're doing in the new system with the design build, working together as a team, not just having somebody at the front, somebody come in later, usually the cheapest contractor, and they might be the best, which sometimes is not fair, but get us all to merge at the beginning. I'll be going over bonds, construction insurance coverages, bid packages, takeoffs. I'll be going over a lot of stuff. And a lot of that stuff, 85% of it, I use in design build. So that's going to be pretty much for video one. That's my back history. Well, not my complete back history, but it's a chunk. I come from the field and the office and self-employed and start new companies trying to change the system. So I hope you enjoy the future videos. I want to make sure that nobody thinks I'm shitting on them. I'm trying to bring everybody in together so we can get things done quicker, faster, and cheaper for taxpayers. So anyway, this is a retake of video one, which is about 7 minutes shorter than the last one. So when I figure out how to get this uploaded, I guess I'm in the interwebs. Anyway, happy Christmas Eve to everybody, and try to do something good for somebody else.